All right, welcome to the sixth and final round of Paperlander number 7. I have with me Ezra and Paul. I believe Ezra won the die roll. We're both on 6. So Ezra, you want to show off your hand?
Yeah. It can do things.
I'm interested to see where this goes.
Yeah. That is an interesting magic card.
All right, Paul.
Alrighty. I'm hopeful that we can actually demonstrate some of the functions of the deck because we have this.
We did it.
Magical. Alright.
Alright.
Lead us off.
I will play Yavimaya
Yep.
into a...
Yeah, you're good. I'm just getting the campaign and stuff. So.
Nettle Sentinel.
Okay.
Then I will pass.
Metal Sentinel. Fantastic aggro card. You attack for 2 and then untap it.
Drop.
Good turn 1 play.
Polluted Delta. I will tap it for green and play an Ignoble Hierarch.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You Yavimaya untap.
Notably, we now see 3 of the colors of the deck. This is the earliest we've ever seen that many colors.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I guess we've seen the Noble Hierarch makes blue, so it doesn't matter.
Combat 2.
I'll go to 18.
I will play a Urza Saga.
Yep.
First time we've seen this card today.
I think Nick had one.
Oh, did he?
Did you? What? Urza Saga?
I don't think I played one.
Oh, good. Card's broken.
Then I will tap for that and play Visionary, untap,
Yep.
Elvish Visionary. Cantrip that also has a body.
pass.
Alright, unset. Draw.
Cantrip of body is good in Elves.
Yeah.
2 French lands.
Easy to sleep on this one, but it's just like
Solid.
solid.
We'll go to 17.
Yeah.
Savannah.
That's an extra green Savannah.
It is an extra green Savannah. But... how do I want to play this? Yeah, so we'll go Ren 6.
Yeah.
I think we want to keep the board relatively clear, so we will just downtick on the Visionary.
Yeah.
And then we'll play an Elves of Deep Shadow.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's the one that hurts you.
Correct.
Blue Delta has managed to generate 2 mana already. It's been fantastic.
This blue-black fetch land has made 2 green.
Love to see it. Maybe you should play Yavimaya in your deck. No, don't do that.
Again, if anything, I might trim down some of the monocolored lands and see if I can't bump the dual land count up.
Yeah. The check lands, are you playing those? Because those are pretty solid.
Combat
Mm-hmm.
2 at Ren and 6.
I will throw my elves underneath your elves.
Don't need that elf when you have a Goblin Shaman.
Wasteland's good when it taps for green.
It is.
I will tap it for green. Shepherd.
Sure.
Tap for 2 green. Clan color.
Sure.
Pass.
Well, it rarely comes up. You can use this clan caller to shuffle your deck.
Yeah.
You can indeed. I will, unfortunately, murder it.
I like it.
And again, I really just want to keep the board as clean as possible. I will play Grist the Hunger Tide.
Yeah.
I will... ooh, I tapped wrong, but that's fine. I will downtick and throw my Ignoble Hierarch at his creature, and then I will play an Overgrown Tomb tapped and say go.
Untap. This does not upkeep. Draw. I have triggers.
Yep.
I need to figure out if I want to float the mana or what I want to do. Okay. I will just float the mana.
Sure.
Floating a green.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a green mana floating as we resolve the Urza Saga search ability.
We'll get a soul ring.
Yep.
So coming from a person currently playing Elves and a person who knows a lot about Elves, how valuable do you think Yavimaya has been to specifically Highlander in decks like this?
It lets you play a lot of the utility lands that typically go in monocolored decks that you can't really afford in Elves.
Like
so it has
Urza
been
Saga and a Wasteland.
Urza Saga, Wasteland, anything else that you can think of, really is very helpful.
Then
Okay.
I
Good.
will tap for 2. Use the green for a Marwin.
Sure.
Untap.
Yep.
Then I will play a land for turn. Combat 2 at the Ren 6.
Yep. Ren did his job.
Yeah. Killed some things.
Yep.
Then I will pass.
Alright, untap. Draw. It's not a bad one. Inquisition?
Yeah.
Fair enough. So we cannot take that one. That's fine.
Which one is that?
Immaculate Magistrate. It's
Oh,
4 mana.
that one taps to put counters on your Elves?
Yes.
We will take 3.
Yeah.
Get a blood crypt.
Got you at 14?
14.
That's 114. Not quite that high.
Thank God.
This guy had Johnny ulted.
I could get there sometimes, but
With what? Essence
Cradle
Warden?
Hoof.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant you could
forgot
gain
s-
that life.
Dasher Ragavan. Attack you with Ragavan.
think I just flip for 1 mana a lot of things. Turns out deck has a lot of 1-drops.
It does indeed.
Whack.
Yeah, I'll trade.
Okay, I am more than okay with this.
Yeah.
I will take up. I will mill this Stomping Grounds, and I will get a 1/1 green and black insect,
It's here somewhere, I swear.
which will allow my Wren to stay, my
Grist.
Grist to stay alive, and I will pass.
I will hit your Blood Crypt with
Sure.
the Wasteland. Untap.
Alright, looking to remove the red mana from Paul's land base.
Yeah.
Both players have found themselves pretty thin on cards, but definitely
1 card in it.
1 card in hand.
Tap for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Hold natural order. Want to do Nettle Sentinel?
Sure.
It untaps.
It does indeed.
actually it's an additional cost to
Oh,
sacrifice it.
never mind. It doesn't
So
untap.
it does not untap.
Alright.
Alright, pretty good top deck, that's for sure. Let's see what kind of things Ezra can do with a natural order.
I think that's just the play.
A Protean Hulk. Okay, so a big fat creature that if it dies, you get stuff.
Yeah.
So that's fine. It's not ideal, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Can't really Cradle Hoof here.
No.
I mean, I can to kill the Grist, but I don't think it's worth it.
Value Hoof has seen better days.
This is true.
It would be fine. Just like be what, 6/6 haste trample?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it would kill Grist. It'd leave me with a big body, but I don't think it's really that relevant compared to, like, he has to find an exile for Protean Hulk, or I just kind of win.
You are good. That's
So
fair.
he can just chump block it for days.
Yeah,
I can indeed.
I'm fine with that.
Untap.
Yeah.
Draw. That's not the worst. Green black. I will destroy target non-land permanent with CMC 2 or less, and then mill 3 cards and return a land.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Paul's kind of got his pick of the litter on red sources now.
Yeah. So I have double green. I might as well just get double black going.
Yeah.
I will tick up Melee Chandra, get a second insect, and pass the turn. We are now in the spot where my deck starts to feel more comfortable.
Yeah, because you're not really being pressured that hard. It's not like he's gonna remove your insects.
6.
Yep. The insect will go underneath the bus.
Pass.
You'll untap and draw.
Radiant Hulk is definitely a bus-esque card. It's holding a bunch of stuff.
We will play a Sylvan Caryatid.
Yeah.
We will tick up. We will mill this noble. Return the insect.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to chump block with my Caryatid in case something happens, so I'm not going to attack. I will pass.
Yeah.
Draw.
There's a good chance you're not winning
Magistrate.
off that 1 point of
Yep.
damage anyways.
6 at the grist.
So we got
You
the
will block.
land. So Ezra's Hellbent.
Yeah.
Paul's close to it. The grist
Ooh.
definitely generating some value though.
Yeah.
So here's an interesting spot. I'm not terribly concerned about the Magistrate at this point. So we're just going to play this Grimflayer as a 4/4. So 2 mana 2/2 with Trample. When it deals combat damage, I can look at the top 3, put any number of them into the graveyard, the rest back on top. And then if I have Delirium, it gets +2/+2. Creature, Planeswalker, instant, sorcery, land, and creature as well.
So it is Delirious.
It is indeed Delirious. I will tick up. I will mill over an Abundant Harvest. Return the insect.
The
And so we go.
sacrificial bug.
It just keeps going underneath the bus.
Combat.
Yep.
6.
I will block with an insect.
Wirewood Channeler.
It's not bad.
Not bad. Pass.
This one can tap to add mana based on his elf count,
Yeah.
which is currently 2. Pull that a little bit more there.
So at this point, I need to start to get rid of the board. So I will attempt to throw the insect at the Immaculate Magistrate.
I will put 2 counters.
Sure. And I will play this Lelia.
Yeah.
Blade Reforged. And I will pass the turn.
Alright, Paul's definitely building up a bit of a board here.
That's a 4/4 currently.
Correct.
Winans Elite.
Yep.
Enters with a bud.
Brings a token with it.
Yep.
Because of the Wirewood Channeler.
6.
Lilia's not getting through,
Yeah.
so she's just gonna go into the chump bus.
Unfortunately, that Wirewood Channeler kind of got in the way of that.
I mean, we're going up the ladder. Oh no, there goes Saskia. I will play this Esper Sentinel.
Yeah.
And say go.
That's your hand.
One, 2.
Good to see people are like drawing stuff off the top.
Realm Walker.
That's a very good draw.
That is a good,
Elf.
that is a good draw at the top. So Ezra can now play Elves at the top of his deck, and he has quite a bit of mana, access to quite a bit of mana due to the Wirewood Channeler. That's probably one of your better draws.
Yep.
Combat 6. Yeah. Pass.
So the Grist and the Protean Hulk are still pretty much at parity.
Yeah.
Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see now if there's anything particularly interesting in Paul's deck to help with this. I do kind of wonder if it's getting to the point where, I mean, this is verging on gameplay advice, but good thing we're casual.
So my choices here are, do I get to the Jite and then do the Jite things, which I think is the right answer, or do I get a Batterskull? Batterskull isn't great on this board, or Lion Sash, so it is just going to be a Jite.
Oh, you're on Batterskull, not Calder?
No, so getting a Batterskull stuck in hand is reasonable to cast. Getting a Cauldron stuck in hand, as we have seen
I guess
today,
that's true when you have 1 Stoneforge.
Yeah. I mean, there are some decks that opt for it, but I personally really hate it.
And again, I cannot afford to let that stick around, so this Esper Sentinel will go yeet into the Realm Walker.
Yeah.
And we will pass.
That makes sense.
Uncheck. Keep draw. Is it worth it here to just bank it in? I still don't
You played a Forest.
Yeah. Still don't think it's worth it. Just bank it in to get the grist. You need to just get value, but let's see. This goes that. You just block this for free. This goes through, or you just don't block at all. Yeah, that's probably more likely. 6.
So Stoneforge, I don't need the ability, so I might as well just get her in front of there.
Yeah.
Keep the grist going.
No need. Like if you have the mana, and it's not like it's gonna counter it, and you're gonna do it on your turn if you're gonna do it anyways.
Yep.
So you just want to equip it.
Especially with that being a very good draw, because now I can leave up Sylvan Caryatid as a blocker.
Yeah.
You'll take 1, go get the Bayou.
Okay. So you're down to 13.
Correct.
Life totals have been stagnant for a while.
Well, there's been a more important life total on the battlefield
Yes.
for a while.
Yes.
Uppercuts.
And Chris has put in a lot of work this game.
We will play the Jite. We will equip the Jite to the Grimflayer. Ooh.
So,
If it deals combat damage, it gets 2 counters. First counter is +2/+2 to the creature. The second, removing a counter gives -1/-1 to a creature, or I can gain 2 life.
Yeah, the +2/+2 has to be on the equipped creature.
Correct. I will attack you with a 4/4 Grimflayer.
can it do that when it's not equipped?
Yes, the equipment itself has those counters and those abilities.
That, among other things, is the design flaw on the card.
So it's
Correct.
currently a 4/4.
Yes. This is as we see the power of Jite and why it is pointed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'll just take 4.
Sure. So I will have 2 triggers. The first trigger will be on Umezawa's Jite. The second will be on Grimflayer.
Yeah.
So I will look at the top 3.
You can ban any of them that you wish, I believe.
Yes, I will bin this Bloodstained Mire and this Robert, Stark Confidant.
Dark don't
Robert?
Um,
I've never heard that one.
I will not bin the
good.
Bob, actually.
Okay.
You can move Bob on top. Baby.
Yes, because I will mill it with this.
That makes sense.
Because I want the card underneath it.
All right, we have an insight.
Yes. And then, just so to limit his mana, we'll remove both the counters and kill the elite.
Oh, the elite? Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, totally safe.
Just, it's more power.
Yeah.
I will pass the turn.
Untap. Okay. Draw. Okay. Notable, interesting card in my hand.
Notable, not basic forest.
Well, thankfully he's already played his natural order, so that's
Yeah, that
not
definitely
as terrifying.
that definitely reduces the number of good top decks, but he still has access to what 7 mana.
Combat.
Yep.
Both at grist.
So based on the card in my hand, it is time Grist ate the dust.
Okay. And then
So you're blocking.
No, sorry, not blocking. So Grist is dead.
Okay, you're just so all the damage just go through Chris.
Yep.
cord for 3.
Sure.
That's not bad. Question is, what 3-drop do we care about? That's a 3-drop we care about.
That is an excellent 3-drop.
Yeah. Rex Age, Jite, yeah.
Pretty good turn for Ezra over here.
Pass.
All right.
Handles the problem.
Yeah, we did hear a based on the card in my hand though, so something good may be coming.
So we'll cast a Fury.
Yeah, that would count.
Notable good card, Fury.
Yeah.
So,
There's some
based on the
options.
remaining card in my hand, we're going to deal all 4 damage to the Wirewood Channeler.
Yeah.
And then we will go to combat and attack for 4.
Do you do the surveil thing when you hit me or when you...
Correct. When I hit you, but it does have trample.
Yeah, no blocks then.
Okay.
So you're at 12.
8.
8. So
8.
I think we missed the hit from last turn.
Oh, that sounds very plausible.
We will mill this Shatter Skull Smashing and leave both of those cards on top.
That is suspicious.
And I will say go.
On top. Upkeep. Draw. Notable good card in my hand. Let's see. I think I just Defiling.
Sure.
What does this one do?
Pumps the whole team when I cast a green spell.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So it's a 6/6 with trample for 5. You can. It has a defiler thing where you can spend a Phyrexian mana on your stuff, and whenever you cast a green permanent, you get to put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control.
Yeah, I will pass.
All right. I will untap.
Not bad, that's for sure.
Draw.
It's a big butt.
Now we get into the awkward situation. That was a very good top deck.
Yeah, just a big boy.
I think we can wait a turn. So I know the top card is, so you can go ahead.
So you
Medallion.
Yep.
Fury just kills it. There's no reason to attack, I don't think. Yes. Pass. We'll see. That is just an exile effect for Protean Hulk. I'm very sad.
So he's used his guaranteed sack effect. So I feel comfortable. Again, just sitting back saying go.
Oh, you mean he used his natural order already?
Yes.
Copperhorn Scout, trigger.
Sure.
So we get a 1/1 counter
On
on
each creature I control.
Now we're using red ones because there's enough of them. Does it counter itself?
Yeah.
Yep. It is each green creature.
Actually, I think it shows each creature.
Yeah, each
Yes.
creature.
You have to cast a green permanent.
Now I feel a little bit more comfortable, but I don't know if I feel comfortable attacking, but I just need to. Combat 7.
Just Defiler?
Yeah.
Solitude?
Yeah.
I will exile Defiler of Vigor.
Gaining 7.
Ezra gonna go to 15.
Yep.
Pass.
Alright. So now we are at the point where we can do the thing. I will path your Protean Hulk.
So go search for a basic.
Correct.
Comes into play tapped. So Paul playing the Solitude last turn pretty much signaled that he had another way to exile Hulk.
Yep. And then I will cast Armageddon.
Yeah.
Alright, Armageddon destroying all lands leaves Paul with a Sylvan Caryatid as the only mana source in play.
Yeah, and then my draw for the turn was a Godless Shrine, and now I'm pretty comfortable swinging in there. I think that I can win this race unless something goes horribly wrong.
That would probably have to include a Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah, I was about to say
Correct.
just Cradle off the top.
I mean, that doesn't do anything with no cards.
It's true. Cradle into something good.
Fury bonks pretty hard. Grimflayer has card selection. Either way, good blockers are being left up.
10. I don't think I win by blocking here, so I will go to 5.
Okay.
Ezra to 5.
Then I will trigger my Grimflayer.
Yeah.
None of these cards are castable, so none of these cards are castable or do anything. So Scavenging Ooze, Aven Mind Sensor, and White Plume Adventure. Go ahead.
I think the store just got a full art foil one of these. Would you like me to see if that's true instead of a set?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I need a regular art non-foil one of those.
All right. What game was that?
I have one.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Four
jam.
color blood did things.
It did the things. Well, I drew my lands.
Like, and then you just Armageddon them away. Do you even want lands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Do you
I
really
mean,
even
you
want
sat on
one?
an Armageddon for
A long
Yeah.
time.
As soon as I saw the Solitude on Defiler, I'm like, okay, I lose
So-
this.
So the Grimflayer saw Shatterskull Solitude Path, and I was like, all right, that's pretty good.
You're in the colors where Protean Hulk isn't just like a
instant win.
instant win.
Yep, I have 2 ways of exiling it. Swords and Path. Oh, 3 ways. Swords, Path, Solitude.
Well, if you generate 7 different colors of mana, you can use Prismatic Ending.
Looking back, maybe Crater Hook just
be
killing the
fair,
Grist right away was
March
the right
does
plan,
work.
but
Yeah, I mean, the way that game played out, I would agree, but... What now?
March also exiles it. Just you need a lot
You
Of
do,
mana.
yeah, that's true.
and/or cards. But it's possible.
I mean that really I think that
Gotta
is just
shuffle
the
this.
2 options, yeah, of just like Crater Hook or Protean Hulk, and I think hindsight's 20/20, but I think Crater Hook might have been just the better play, but
It could have been.
Protean Hulk did kind of stop you from attacking for a while.
Yeah, it was the fact that I had the Grist follow-up that, like, just could keep making blockers, and you weren't developing your board around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, parity with the Hulk is pretty good.
Yep. Alright.
I'm shuffling my second deck.
So many
Lot of chops.
3 and 7.
Sadly,
Come on.
haven't seen the combo.
Come on. Okay.
This is
It's like, I swear. This hand's acceptable.
I keep it.
I could play this hand. Do I want to?
I will say one thing that I've learned about playing a deck like that. I play that deck a lot.
I'm gonna pitch.
I mean, again, the higher build, the like more control build, mid-range control builds. But something I found about that deck that when I played it is, it's often, well, I think it's often not worth mulliganing. Like if you can cast your cards, even if it's not amazing in the matchup, sometimes that's better than risking not being able to cast your card.
Well, that's exactly what I did game 1 against you, where I had two spells I could cast off of my green-white lands, and then like relied on my deck between the course of like 3 turns to draw any fetch land that would have gotten me my red source or my black source.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this can cast this gets me to the spell that I can cast to get to me one of my other spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that your deck struggles with this too much, but I found that one way to help with it is play very few like color spells that are on the lower end of the curve. Like don't play Bremaz anymore.
Yep.
Don't play like don't play
Bottom 2 cards.
what's the Nick, what's the better Vampire Nighthawk that you love? Nighthawk Scavenger?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't play that. It's a
Yes.
great card, but you don't want to be playing those color spells. You can usually do like I don't know, not an Anathemancer, but like things that are like that. Mana cost.
Ophiomancer?
Well, no. I mean, like just thing that's like 1 red black. You're fine doing that.
Yeah, Cooldown's command.
Oh yeah, like that card that we play.
Yep.
I'm ready when you are.
Well, yes, lead us off.
Do you want to show our hands?
Alright, well, go right on ahead.
You probably can understand what can go wrong in this hand, but like,
I don't.
well, are you an elf player?
I 3-0'd on the deck.
That's true.
Go for it, Paul.
Alright. So we got some solid stuff here. This, and then most importantly these. Yep.
I don't know if that's gonna show up on camera.
Alright. Lead us off with your Forest Aether Vial.
Pass.
Yep.
We did it. Here, take the purple one. You don't want it here?
We'll lead
No, I
off
don't
with
like
the
that.
Flooded Strand and say go.
Untap, upkeep trigger.
Let's see you can remember. Do you have any upkeep effects you would like Larry to help you remember?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Sentinel pass.
I'll go to 19. Just get a tapped land. Get myself a Sacred Foundry.
Yeah.
Sacred Foundry from Gatecrash looks pretty good on foil.
Most of the Gatecrash foils are excellent.
Yeah. In the era that they were actually good.
Yes.
I need an RTR foil Sphinx's Rev.
Then you have to have Sphinx's Rev.
That's true.
I love Sphinx's Rev.
The card's gross.
So,
It's not great, but I love it.
are we feeling lucky?
Oh wait, you fetch. I should. Oh,
Yes,
no.
I'm at 19.
Oh no! Oh no!
Now you're the problem.
So, he missed his second land drop. I could be very greedy and do something, or I could rely on the cards in my deck doing what they're supposed to. So we'll go to 18.
It's a track record today of
Yes,
that deck.
I'm
I don't
actually
know.
based on the lack of things that my deck has done today is actually giving me the thoughts that I have. So we're just gonna do this now. Stomp.
So I thought that I hit the button to go from 20 to 19, but I didn't. So that's why it took that long to update. I'm sorry,
Activate Ether
viewers.
Vial, put in Heritage Root.
Yep.
Untap, upkeep trigger. Yeah. And return 1.
I'll go to 17. Whoops.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Never did inhabit, ladies and gentlemen. Let it be known. Stomping Grounds tapped.
Yeah.
Now pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep trigger.
Yep.
Take it up. Draw. Okay.
No blocks.
Pass.
End of turn. I would like to Fatal Push your Heritage Druid.
Sounds good.
Untap.
Yeah.
Draw. I would like to cast Demonic Tutor.
Yeah.
Original Judge promo Demonic Tutor.
Yes. It is quite nice.
My third favorite Demonic Tutor art.
I will get and cast a Prismatic Ending targeting Aether Vial.
I will activate it.
Sure.
Putting in Savala.
That is fine.
Is your favorite ahead of that one the new Judge promo?
No, I like the Strixhaven and then
Ooh.
OG.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, the the Japanese
Yeah,
one?
Japanese
Okay,
one.
okay.
And then OG.
Have you read the flavor text in the new Judge promo though? The little
No.
girl, it's like her creepy doll is the one.
I do like that one.
It's what Nicholas was playing in his deck today.
Oh, do you pass?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
I forgot when things were happening.
No, you're good. So I could have Demonic Tutored for the Prismatic Ending on 2, but he drew the second land, so I held off.
2.
I will be at 14.
Raphaelos.
Ooh, that's a dangerous one. Yep.
Pass.
Notable card that likes forests.
Not that many notable on my side of the field.
But Raphaelos does like them.
Yeah.
You
can tell he has a big grin on the face.
I will play Thalia, Heretic Cathar.
Does that trigger Savala?
I will trigger Savala draw card.
Yeah.
And I will say go.
That's non-basic lands and
Creatures.
Creatures.
So this slows him down a little bit. I mean, Raphaelos only taps for 2, but if I had a removal spell, I would have cast it. So.
Raphaelos can definitely get out of hand.
He can.
So I will. I think this is what I have to do. I will tap for 1, 2, spend 1 to tap for 2 more for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing rights?
Yep.
So look at 4 or 5 cards.
4.
Looks at 4, takes a creature, any creature.
Yeah.
Correct.
I whipped on that card more than is reasonable.
It happens.
I
Tree
will get
Speaker.
Tree Speaker. Tap for 2, play the Tree Speaker.
Yep.
Pass.
So your Tree Speaker does enter taps.
Oh yeah.
But I will also go to 13 to get a tomb.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused.
Enters tap to that.
How did you cast this growing rates?
1, 2.
So Savala
It's
Yeah.
+1. Sorry.
Yeah. I will draw for turn. Ooh, that is a good Magic the Gathering card.
For Savala's trigger, if you tie the power, it doesn't work.
Correct. It must be greater than everything else.
So if you place another 3 power, then it doesn't trigger again.
Right.
I will.
But if you played a Vexing Devil right now,
You are correct. I
Yes.
will attempt to Thought Seize you.
Yeah. Defiler, Umbral Mantle, or Ashaya.
So, Umbral Mantle will kill me if I allow it to stick around. However, based on the other cards in my hand, I don't think I'm terribly worried at the moment. So, that's 3 up to 4. So, we will just go ahead
are
and
you at
take-
11 now?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
This is actually hard.
I'm gonna have to fix all these live totals in editing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll take the Defiler.
Yeah. The Defiler's actually pretty cool.
You will gain the initiative.
Yeah.
Search for a swamp. Now search for plains, excuse me.
Hey, remember how this looked confusing? Because looked like it was.
I will play the plains for
it's 'cause,
turn.
it was, and it's supposed to be the other way around.
So we've been doing it wrong this entire time?
Yep. That means another thing I have to fix in post. Great.
Alright. So I will go to combat.
Yeah.
I'll attack you for 3.
No blocks.
And then you'll be at 17. I will pass turn to your upkeep.
Yeah.
And then Thalia will untap off of White Bloom Adventurer's second line of text.
That's pretty cool. When the elf player starts counting, it's cute, it's scary.
Sorry, elf math. You might have to talk.
That's fine. So, what are you currently worried about, Paul?
So the reason that I'm not terribly worried about the Umbral Mantle is he has to get into play 6 power a creature that can produce 6 mana and Umbral Mantle.
Sure.
So
One way he could do that is with Selvala and...
Defiler.
Right. Well,
So-
if a creature made 5 mana, it would work, no? By itself? Because Selvala costs 1 to do the make
Correct.
6. So if there was a Kiora's Follower, for example...
Correct. Kiora's Follower with Gaia's Cradle would do that, or...
Which is not... That's the blue version.
But yes, Arbor Elf with Yavimaya and Cradle.
True. That would work with 5 creatures.
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5. Ashaya.
Yes.
Trigger.
So Ashaya makes all your creatures forests?
Yeah. And
Correct.
its power and toughness are equal to the number of lands I control.
Okay.
Correct.
So trigger, I draw a card.
Yes, it is tapped though.
Oh, yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands.
That makes math way easier. Sword.
Sure.
Umbral Mantle.
Sure.
Equip it to that. Tap for a green.
Mm-hmm.
Tap. Make 7.
Correct.
Untap for 3.
Yep.
I have infinite mana here.
Yep.
I will move to Rafellos with my infinite mana.
Sure.
Tap, untap.
Mm-hmm.
Move it to Tree Speaker. Tap, untap.
Yep. I'm
Okay,
dead.
so now that we have 3 creatures with infinite power and only 2 blockers, that is infinite damage. So I believe we're 1-1.
Correct. Yeah, I mean the Cradle was a good draw for sure.
Cradle being able to get Ashaya out with
Yeah.
enough mana to
I
play
think-
and activate the mantle.
I don't what was in your hand, but I mean, the Umbral Mantle just shut off infinite completely. Where
So I had Thalia plus Fleetfoot Dancer. So if I go Thalia Fleetfoot Dancer, I have you dead in 2 turns, and then assuming that you don't draw Cradle, you won't have the mana to play a 6 mana creature, a 6 power creature, and play the mantle and equip before I can kill you.
yeah,
So it was basically a clock thing.
Yep. If I take the mantle, then you just go 6-drop into 6 power creature into 6 power creature. My creatures look kind of silly.
Yeah, there's this concept we talk about a lot of the time in just Magic in general of playing to win, not playing to not lose.
Yep.
And that's what you were doing. You were not playing to not lose to the mantle. You were playing to win on the board.
Exactly.
at least I got to demonstrate why this deck is called Umbral Elves.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Umbral.
very true.
I thought you were just playing Spider Umbra
Got him.
for value. Or Bear Umbra would maybe make more sense in that deck.
Maybe.
It's not good. It's still not good.
Oh, you're good.
I figured, but I should always ask. It is the correct etiquette. I will take the play, of course.
Yeah.
All right.
So now, this is recording about a week out from a competitive tournament we have coming up. Are these the decks you guys are thinking about playing?
Correct. I will keep my hand.
I will
That's
keep
quite
mine.
excellent.
I'm also considering playing the deck I played today, but I'm unsure.
Are you ready?
I will not be
Oh,
playing Moist John.
Opening hands.
Oh yeah.
You heard it here first. Nicholas is not playing Moist Jund.
So I'm in Elves once again. This has Elves.
That's the long and short of it. Yeah.
Okay. We have this plus these. So
I quite like this hand in this
yes,
matchup.
it is quite good. So all right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I will go 217 because I do not own shocks.
Or you do not win duels.
Do not own duels, excuse me. I will get a Stomping Grounds and play the monkey, and I will pass.
Okay. Draw. That's a card. I will play the Heritage Druid. I will pass.
All right.
Notable playable card.
Untap.
I don't know why I like that bit so much, like notable X card.
It's a good bit.
We will play this swamp. We will push the Heritage Druid off of a cliff.
Seems good.
Proverbial bolt for the proverbial bird.
Attack with Ragavan.
Forest.
That's forest.
We will just burn our treasure immediately and play a 3/4 Tarmogoyf.
Oh boy.
And I will pass.
Okay.
Doing Jund
Future
things.
Sight foil
Yes.
Tarmogoyf.
There's
Yeah,
a
you
Jund.
have Fatal Push, Ragavan, and Tarmogoyf. This
Yeah.
does seem like Jund.
Back in the day before the Windswept or other lands got printed into modern, Jund used to play combinations of Arid Mesa and Misty
Misties?
Rainforest.
No Tarns.
Um,
Guess you would. Those are the same as Air Mesa.
yeah, it was similar. Just depending on what version you wanted to play.
Lord. Pass.
Alrighty. Draw.
Can we run in 6?
We
That's what we did I
cannot.
think that's what we did last time.
We can see what's hanging out under his deck, though. I'll
Nope.
attack you for 5.
No box.
Alright.
Got you at 12.
5.
Oh, wait a minute. You're supposed to be 13.
Canopy Tactician.
We have so much life totals to fix, guys. It's so bad.
The games that I managed are probably perfect. I ain't gonna lie.
Good, because
I mean, there's no point. I might as well just.
I'm working on a device that will let you guys manage it.
Yeah.
I will like to take the initiative. I will get a basic planes.
Initiative is back. I'm just gonna move your contraption deck, or I'm sorry, it's not a contraption. It is
Attraction.
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 Contraptions are much worse.
They are, and much more confusing. I'll get this basic planes.
Every time I explain attractions to people, they are thoroughly confused.
Yeah, I get it. All right, we will play the planes as my land for the turn, and we will pass.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I do kind of personally hope that the council in charge of Canadian Highlander chooses to remove unstable card or Infinity cards.
Don't worry, I
There's
do
like-
also.
One that I actually think is a perfectly normal black border card that would see play, which is Saw in half.
I would like the only one that I would like to stick around is the Neat Goblin, where you can occasionally just Muxus on turn 1 with it.
Yeah, I mean, I like that you can do that with it, but I don't like that it makes you play stickers.
That's very fair.
But like Saw in half is just a perfectly black
Proper
border card.
Christian?
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder what he
he
could possibly be getting.
Yeah, I think there's. I don't even think there's that many good lands in this deck. He just plays a bunch of forests, right?
There's a couple. I
You
could
could
get
Caracas
a Wirewood
or-
Lodge, or
Yeah.
a Caracas, or
Could Caracas the Ragavan?
a Nykthos.
Could be
Sometimes
a Geyser.
Nykthos is honestly better than Gaia's Cradle, weirdly. When I have just big things on the field.
Oh, and not yeah, like if you have a Gigantosaurus. For one thing, Nykthos would make 1 fewer mana.
That would be mana neutral.
Yeah. If I'm throwing cards around, that'd be
No,
nice.
it'd go up 1.
So Nykthos plus 2 lands is 3 mana. There are currently 3 green
Clips. So it'd
pips
just
on the
be
board.
3. It'd be 3 green. That's relevant.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
You could filter
Yes.
whatever into green.
So it's actually 2 less.
Yeah.
Land for turn.
Ooh.
Yep.
3. Perfect.
Yes. She is indeed
She's
perfect.
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 So she is Lorwyn Elf, so.
Just a little racist. Pass.
All right.
Who are the
upkeep.
who are the Lorwyn Elves racist towards?
Goblins.
Yep.
Are those Mogs? No, those are. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Actually, I think it's everything, even the merfolk.
Hold on. I know it's Boggarts. They're Boggarts on
Yes.
Lorwyn.
You are correct. Upkeep. I will forage my Ragavan.
Yeah.
Draw.
That's a big monkey. That's a 4/3 monkey right there.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack you with all of these.
Notable 3/3.
Notable 3/3.
I think I just block the monkey. Yeah, just the monkey.
Sure. You'll take 6.
Trait.
Yep.
kind of in a do or die sort of.
Second main, we will play this Elves of Deep Shadow.
Yeah.
And
Unfortunately, those lords are the new ones that say you
Correct.
control.
so we will pass the turn,
Untap.
upkeep, untap.
Tap Tarmoil Hook to the White Plume Adventurer.
Yep.
Pick up. Land for turn.
Yep.
So we've seen the green initiative creature, this 4-mana one. How do you feel that White Plume Adventurer has been in your deck?
It is fantastic because it is 3 mana. 4 mana is a little too much. I already
War Master.
Correct. 4 mana is a little too much for this deck.
Okay.
We already have tons of 4 mana creatures. It's more important that
But
we.
you have better 4-mana cards.
Correct.
Tap for 3.
Yes.
Make an elf that makes an elf.
Yep.
Yep, that it does do that. Here's another one right here.
Oh, there's my other one.
This is Elvish War Master that makes tokens and
2
does stuff.
floating.
Yep.
Pay 1 for a Shadow Spear.
Sure.
Pay another thing to put the Shadow Spear to this elf.
Sure.
Pass.
We should, I guess. Where do my tokens go? I'm gonna grab the initiative card. Kind of forgot to do that.
Well, the only initiative card we have is.
Ezra, do you have an
Ezra.
initiative card? So we can keep track of who has it.
Yes, thank you.
I'm assuming you're trapping me?
Yes, on my upkeep, I will put you to 2.
Yep.
Draw.
So Ezra's in a pretty tight spot. He kind of has to kill all at once or gain some life back.
Yeah.
Play
He can't really.
Caracas.
He can't win the race.
So this is currently a 5/5. So that is a bit
1, 2, 3, 4.
4/4, excuse me. That is a bit concerning. So we will play this Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah.
And we will take 1 and a 16. We'll play this Liliana the Last Hope.
Yeah.
What are we doing with Lily? I think... Unfortunately, he has 2 lords in play. I would really like to draw a removal spell. So, in the meantime, we will just neuter the Elvish.
It is currently a 1/3.
2/4.
2-4. It has 2 lords on it.
Or 2/3, excuse me.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Upkeep.
Yep. I will untap my Elves of Deep Shadow.
For the White Plume.
Yep.
I will draw. I have a trigger.
Yep.
I have to figure out what I want to do. What do
So I would have assumed the Urza was gonna get the Shadow Spear. So seeing as he's already got it, I wonder what he's gonna choose to do with it instead.
You could see top. You could see a spell bomb of some sorts.
That seems unlikely in this kind of deck.
A needle, perhaps.
I would potentially believe a needle. I mean, we know Soul Ring's in the deck.
Could get a Soul Ring as well, yes.
Not particularly hurting on mana, of course, but the deck tends to find ways to use it.
Just kind of awkward set of circumstances. I will just float the colorless.
Okay.
And go looking.
Notably, Tarmogoyf is now a 4/5.
Do the enchantment.
Yep.
Oh.
Is that Tarmogoyf die green or
Instant
brown?
sorcery creature land. Oh, no, we don't have sorcery. What?
What color is the die on the Tarmogoyf?
Green?
Green? Okay.
Yes.
Notable color blindness.
I love how these wrestlers are like the exact size to fit in these square or
They fit
almost.
very well. Yep.
Hey, forever for the rest of time we have to use these sumo wrestlers for initiative, okay? I'm talking to you.
We're using it for what?
Initiative.
In all the future Paperlanders?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also D&D. Don't think too much about it.
We gotta fight those now.
You want to fight against them? I'll make a stat block. Say I won't.
Do it.
Land or elves.
Yep.
Trigger. Get another elf.
Yep.
Sadly, we got to start pulling out the racist ones.
Could have gotten the milk covered one.
No. That one makes me feel uncomfortable. I've already said this.
That's valid. That's valid.
I don't think I win on the swing, but I lose to a bolt. Starting to not lose to a bolt seems like a fine idea, honestly. Even though it just gets chump blocked by Tarmogoyf. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Just counting for Gaia's Cradle. This will turn into a 5/5 if I move it over. And you could like throw everything in front of it, but why would he? Okay, I will move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure.
You'll take 4?
No, I'm saying sure that's what
Okay.
its power and toughness is equal to. I will double block with Tarmogoyf and White Plume Adventure.
Tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Pump the team.
Yep.
Everything gets 2/2
And
and
Death Touch.
Yep.
death touch.
I will order the blockers, so this is first, this is second.
Sure.
1/1 rest phase.
Sure.
So you gain 6.
I will gain, 6.
So you're gonna go to 8.
And he loses 4.
So we have 12 to 8. Does that sound right?
Move Shadow Spear to another elf.
Sure.
Pass.
You get forced. You have
Oh,
the
yeah,
issues.
I get a
see.
forced.
You even played a land that turn, so
Yeah, alright. This is a big draw. That was because this needs to be. It's incredibly frustrating.
the War Master having the mini hoof ability is really good in combination with your big mana effects.
Yeah, Death Touch is very strong ability in this deck as well.
Yeah. So I'm essentially dead at this point because I didn't draw the card. So I mean I'll play it out because that is the goal.
Yeah.
I will tick down Lily.
Yeah.
I will get back the White Plume Adventurer.
Yeah.
I will cast him.
Take back the initiative.
Take back the initiative.
Yeah.
Draw a card. It is still not a red mana source. Yeah, and I just die on the crackback.
Yeah, I will make an elf, which makes an elf.
Yeah. So the purpose of blocking there, I know I lost the initiative. It forces him to activate. I could have shattered here or Shatter Skull Smashing here and here. Finish this off with the Lily, and he's left with a bunch of 1/1s. So.
You need a second red source for that?
Yep.
Well, I'm happy that we got to see the deck perform more effectively in this match here.
Yep.
Was that game 2 or game 3? I forget.
That was 3.
That was 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's blind.
We had a full match there. I will take the elf. He needs to have some I don't know, sensitivity training
Stern
or
talking
something.
too.
Yeah, that too. That works too. All right. Well, thank you for watching here at Paperlander number 7. If you enjoyed, there are more. We have several more on the channel you can take a look at. We have a bunch of different decks being played, a bunch of different guest players on. Anything anyone else wants to say?
No.
Awesome.
Elves are cool.
Elves are cool.
If you are thinking of building this deck, I promise you, the Mana Screw does not happen this often.
Can confirm.
Yeah, Four-Color Blood's actually good when you draw
It is-
proper lands.
We talk about it on
As
the
you
podcast
saw in the
all
second
time.
game, it's a very good deck. I just drew basic Swamp. Second Red Stars, please.
All right. Well, we'll catch you next time and see ya. Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for that too. I already said thanks for watching.